If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. My time has come. I am old, too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age, so I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
God, no!
Good enough. Is someone there?
Hello there, for a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what would you like to hear? Only true Imperials request that one. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we'll drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? The life of adventure and song. Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say, best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude. Mm-hmm.
All over now. Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding. I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant of the East End. Remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor.
Get away from me, you Skyrim trash!
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. You want to pay me to do my job? Fine. I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure to take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line. Now I have some time to kill.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him. Hey, you want to play a game? Really? All right. You pick. Tag or hide and seek? Okay, you're it. Ugh. Got you. You caught me.
I was born and raised in Skyrim, but the Nords treat us like dirt. I'm staying out of this.
Hold, and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed. That's the north gate. Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside.
Welcome to Riften.
had another run-in with a thief.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Sorry,
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double
getting
the
sick of rabbit. You'd rather be plowing a field? Not me.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. Eh? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction, and you're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. Everyone! Everyone! Gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your
Any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That house got the whisk essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirn root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
mystical beings who live in
I run the
legends
pond
and were
prawn
masters
over by
of
the
great
market.
magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the content are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted.
Go away, if you know what's good for you.
Or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Don't listen to him. He's making this up.
Please hurry. I only have a few bottles left.
This is just what I need right now.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Fresh
Damn.
meats and produce.
I knew I shouldn't
Get them
have waited.
before they're gone.
Tidings.
You in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Not one bit.
Vegetables
Maven,
as crisp
please.
as a
I
winter's
didn't
morning.
know it was your man. Had I known, I would have looked the other way, I swear.
Turning him into the guards? Have you joined Njol as official peacekeepers of Riften? You cost me a lot of coin.
Maven,
Fresh meats and produce.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onric. You should try it sometime.
Sure you some. Can I interest you in some fine?
No. Now shove off.
If you know any true sons and daughters,
So what's your
of Skyrim,
story?
tell me. I don't want some.
Have anything you wish to
elf
sell?
telling me
I pay
about
fair
that
prices
Deadman's
for all
work.
sorts of goods. I could sure.
If you're hungry, Marie sells fresh
Another
fish,
uncounted
caught
casualty
by
of this
yours
war.
truly.
Here you are.
If there's anything you wish to purchase, just let me know.
What are your thoughts on all
legendary Argonian
this? My cousin
craftsmanship.
disappeared one night. Some say
Why? You never should have come here. Do something. Son of a... This should be good.
Skyrim!
Good enough.
It's a winter's morning.
Protect
Help out
yourself.
an old man here with some coin, would you?
Yes, sirrah. Fine jewelry here.
Hope I don't draw guard duty. You must be all right if you've got time to complain.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And what might you need? Just what you see here. Gleaming gemstones over here.
They're gone.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Be grateful.
The fairest prices
Very well.
and the highest
Here.
quality in Skyrim.
Just how long did you expect me to keep those people distracted? I had to let the whole plan fall through. Well, at least you didn't do anything stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here has been going well lately.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got the spark I'm looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming
All right then,
gemstones
let's
over
put
here.
that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Mole is around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with this nonsense tomorrow.
All meats
Buying and
guaranteed.
selling
Clean
fine
and free.
jewelry.
From the college, you know?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, hot.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of it.
Protect yourself. Buy armor from Grelka.
Jewelry, legendary Argonian craftsmanship. The fairest horses and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Why take a
Hope
chance?
the supplies get here soon. Ours will take your mind off it.
Gemstones over here. Fine qualities from Morrowind.
guaranteed clean and free from wrongdoing.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here at the mall.
Protect yourself. Right. Buy armor from Grelka.
So, why'd you join the Stormcloaks? I don't want some...
Rare trick.
Go away, if you know what's good for you.
All meats guaranteed clean and free from wrongdoing.
This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all. I'm only a humble acolyte, though. If you wish to avail yourself of Mara's blessing, you should speak with Denya Balu or Maramal. They should be back shortly. You're welcome to wait here if you like. This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all. Yes?
Fancy yourself the adventurer, which was just as combat prowess.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Buy some armor and live
Gems,
to tell
potions,
about it.
exotic
coin?
ingredients. I have it all.
Got to keep Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
I don't know, Droth.
What was that?
What was that?
That's all you got!
Someone there? I'll have your head!
Give it up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
I'm telling you.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face, to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? All right, then.
Well, well. Colour me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help. Well, when you put it that way, I think I do know the old guy you're talking about. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house. I don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk.
What was that? There's the... Kill her! That your neck?
I'm on your side.
No, never find me. Bucket, knife, book.
Come here,
cut,
come here, come here, come here.
stone. No, no, no.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
No more! I yield, I yield!
Stomach for it.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her?
Never find
And
me.
she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. Delphine? How do you... Oh, this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh? I told you to go away. I told you to go away. I'm not opening this door for anybody. And no doubt you are one of them, huh? Leave me alone. What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope, after all. You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Dalmor agents have been seen in
the Ratway. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
Ink pot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. Come in. That's better. Now we can talk. You, Dragonborn. Is it really true? Important. Far more than even she realizes. If you are Dragonborn, then there is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly. Dragons, pah! They can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Oh, yes, the prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
Knife, yes. Book, yes.
You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. Only the Dragonborn can stop Alduin. We must go, quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no, useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
ink pot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
There's the main agent! Kill her! That's the best you can do! Ah!
You can't hide from me. Where are you? Nobody here now. Tricks on me. Not impressed.
Shame it had to come to that.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. Did you hear that?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Not yet, not yet.
Buying and
When we
selling
get to
fine
Riverwood
jewelry
with
here.
Delphi, when I've collected.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For my village.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Do you need something?
Delphine. It's good to see you.
Yes?
It's been a long
Thank you so much
It's
for
good to
taking
see
care
you
of those
too,
thieves. The Riverwood
been
Trader is back to
Too
the
long,
way it
old
used to
friend.
be.
Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
You're not from around here.
You're
That
kinda
makes two of us.
fuzzy. What's wrong with you?
Let's see what Esbern has to say. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh. Dragonbow, indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what...
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come. You see, right here. Skyhaven Temple, constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their...
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky
Ages
day.
of forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy.
You're kind of out of my way.
The far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I've found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Goose?
I'm getting too old for this.
I have to do better than that.
I'm gonna kill you.
Who's her at?
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours.
Fancy robes.
I'm probably never coming back here. Take care.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
What is it?
Fight down in the Ratway.
You have questions?
Some say it was Thalmor
I do.
agents.
Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Forgive me, it's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel call my kind Argonian, we prefer the term Saxhleel. Maudesi was actually my original Saxhleel name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fatsav, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider.
I've got... As you wish, my Thane.
Vegetable. People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kyne.
No, Maramal. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramal. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the table. sin in peace.
Dragonborn?
Yeah? What's your problem?
Blessings of Mara upon you.
What do you want?
How may I help you, my daughter? Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You will find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence and safety.
What do you want? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Here, you want something or not? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Come on, give it your best shot.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands.
That's what you want.
You're just gonna stand there and take it? Fight
Please
back.
stop. I'll pay. Take it.
New in
I've
town,
been looking
eh?
for you.
Here for
Got
the
something I'm
fishing,
supposed to
I
deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onric. You should try it sometime.
Sure. Why would you want to escape?
What? So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. I'm going to make you sorry for this. Come on. Never should have come here.
Get her!
Come on, she's not so tough.
Nothing. Please.
You
no
keep
more.
giving and giving,
I'll pay,
Bercy.
I'll pay.
You'll keep taking and taking.
Here.
When is it going to end?
What would you have me do, woman? Cross the guild? Take them all on one by one?
You know I don't mean that. We need to...
It's you! I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dump. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye, the last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive. But if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye, Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. You watch yourself on that island.
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dreg in the Ratway would be robbing Riften blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it? Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? All right. But if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. Been a a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit, and no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Don't give up now. There's plenty of loot out there just ripe for the taking.
Don't disappoint us.
Now you're mine.
So, you're... Look like much to me.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
The highest quality in Skyrim.
Get them before they're gone.
You can't beat me. I cannot.
No one can save you now!
I'll see you in pieces. Weren't expecting that, were you? There's no escape.
Put up a real fight!
Not your best? It's nothing. I'll make you pay. Just
Worse than you!
No more. Did you hear something? Over here!
Bruce?
You've already lost.
Have a real fight!
Never should have come here. Where are you?
Hey! You don't have a chance.
Over here! My money's on the big one. Not like this! You're dead!
Damn, we've got trouble. Someone there.
Did you hear something? I cannot best you. You're nothing, hear me? Nothing!
Someone there.
Easily blocked. Bruce? You win. I submit.
afraid I can't help you much right now.
We heading out?
In mourning.
As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
I've been looking for you.
You caught me at a
Got something
bad
I'm supposed to
time.
deliver.
Lost
Your
someone
hands
dear.
only. Until next time. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I've got your back.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah? What's your problem? Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business. Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock. Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like... It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart. Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think? Maybe one day. Just not today. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business. I hope we bump into each other again.
I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Ain't no doubt about it.
I can't take this place anymore. The trees. All the... Of course.
You must be one of those wizards from the village of New
And the 8 became 9. You walked among us, great Talos.
Still here. You lead, I'll follow. Still here. I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then. What was that?
Huh?
Your blood turns to me.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you. You're joking, right? Those bone walkers will tear you limb from limb. But if you want to get yourself killed, go ahead.
Is that the best you can do?
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Dragon!
Still here. Let's get going then.
Are you sure this is the right way?
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
Do you need something?
Did you say something?
The entrance must be past the Forsworn camp. Look for a canyon or cave entrance into the Karth Spire.
It's the prophecy, don't you see? Only Dragonborn can stop all. And avert the end of the world.
Lead on. Good. I can use the practice. Not bad, but it won't sting. Here we go.
Goodbye, then.
Never should have come here.
I'll kill you if I have to. I yield.
This one's mine. Where'd you go?
This isn't over.
There you
Now
are.
you'll pay.
Back off!
You're not afraid of me, are you? Too slow. That takes care of that.
I'm warning you. Back off! That's close enough.
Who's?
Do you?
That's close enough.
I can always use the practice. Be careful.
Go to bed, sir.
Death is highly overrated! Ah! Damn you!